Hi, my name is Paulina Castillo, and today I'm going to talk about the end of World War II. Introduction. World War II was a global war that lasted from 1939 to 1945. The majority of the world's countries formed two opposite military alliances. It was the deadliest conflict in human history. The war ended with the defeat of the Axis power and the creation of the United Nations. The end of World War II. World War II ended on September 2, 1945, with the formal surrender of Japan to the Allies. The war in Europe had ended on May 8, 1945, with the unconditional surrender of Nazi Germany. The victorious nation of the New World geopolitical order were the United States, the Soviet Union, the United Kingdom, France, and China. These nations emerged as the dominant powers in the post-war world, and the rivalry shaped international relations from the next several decades. Bipolarity of the international relations. After World War II, the world was divided into two rival blocs: the capitalist bloc, led by the United States, and the communist bloc, led by the Soviet Union. The rivalry, known as the Cold War, dominated international relations for the next half century. The United States and the Soviet Union were the two most powerful nations in the world after the war, and they competed for influence and power around the bloc. They supported opposite sides in civil wars and regional conflicts, and they developed vast nuclear arsenals in an effort to deter each other from attacking. Events and their dates. D-Day. It was in June 6, 1944, the Allied invasion of the Normandy, France, which marked the beginning of the liberation of Europe from Nazi occupation. The fall of Berlin in May 7, 1945. The Red Army captured Berlin and the capital of Nazi Germany, and Adolf Hitler committed suicide. Japanese surrender. It was in September 2, 1945. Japan surrendered to the Allies, formally ending World War II. Now, here's my interview. I decided to interview my aunt Elena, which is 42 years old. I asked her, how do you define capitalism and communism? She said that capitalism is an economic system in which the means of production and distribution are privately or corporately owned and developed, is primarily driven by competition in a free market. Communism is a socioeconomic system structured upon the common ownership of the means of production under democratic management by all members of society, with the goal of establishing a classless, stateless society. Now, my opinion. I think the end of World War II was a major turning point in human history. It marked the end of a dark and destructive era, and it gave rise to a new world order based on democracy and international cooperation. The Cold War was a period of great tension and danger, but it also forced the superpowers to maintain a delicate balance of power, which helped to prevent a nuclear war. Thanks to all these events, we can learn a lot and prevent something like this happening again. Conclusion. The end of World War II was a momentous event in world history. It marked the end of the deadliest conflict in human history and it ushered in a new era of international relations dominated by the United States and the Soviet Union. The bipolarity of the international relations between the United States and the Soviet Union had a profound impact on the world for the next half century. And here's my bibliography. Thank you very much. That was it.